Hello, how is everyone? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to share with you a version of how I make an awesome broccoli and cauliflower summer salad. And these are all the ingredients you're going to need. Of course, you know, almost everything is optional. Maybe you don't see some things that you would want to put in here. Go for it. The more stuff in there, the better it's going to be, I think. But anyway, that's just me. So you're going to start off with my version, that is. Start off with the cauliflower and broccoli, a head of each, and a red onion, just a little bit of that, not the whole thing, of course. You're going to need some cheddar cheese, sharp cheddar cheese, I love, but you use whatever you want. Some white wine, vinegar, rice cooking wine is what I use, but some white wine vinegar. Bacon, of course, and if you've never made it in the oven, make it in the oven. It's a lot less messy, it tastes a lot better. The whole piece of bacon gets actually cooked compared to like when you fry it, you know, on the stovetop in a pan. You'll have some parts of the piece of bacon that are too fatty and just like a little bit of the bacon that's good to eat. This, and when you cook it in the oven, the whole piece of bacon gets cooked, and it's just so good. It's a lot better, a whole lot better. Anyway, you're gonna need a little bit of mayonnaise, a little bit of sour cream, and whatever creamy salad dressing you might have in your fridge. I've got buttermilk ranch here, salt and pepper, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of garlic powder, and I think that's all you're gonna need. That is all you're gonna need for my version of a broccoli cauliflower summer salad. So join me as we make this. All right. Okay. So the first thing we're gonna do is cook our bacon. I've got my oven on 350. I usually cut my bacon in half, and it's just a lot easier to work with, and I think that it cooks better that way too. But you don't have to do that, of course. My kitty cat's wanting to get up here and get in this video, so that's what I keep looking at. If you see me looking away, that's what I'm looking at. Waiting for him to jump up here in the middle of everything. Hopefully not. No, I don't know if it's all going to fit or not. Let me see. Oh, almost. I think we can squeeze these two in here somewhere. These last two slices. Let me put that in here. Okay, there we go. Yep, it all fit in one pan. That's a whole package of bacon. Okay. Alright, so my oven is already preheated. Like I said, it's on 350. And you want to just, it's hard to set a timer for this. So, I'm going to set it on 10 minutes. And we'll check it in 10 minutes. We'll flip it over then as well. Okay? So here it goes. Okay, so while our bacon is in the oven and it's getting ready to go off, I set the timer for 10 minutes. And we're going to flip them and set it for another 10 minutes, and actually it may be done sooner than the 10 minutes, the second 10 minutes. You just got to keep an eye on it. There's really no exact time for everyone. Not every bacon filled pan is the same. So while we're waiting on the bacon, we're going to cut up our vegetables. We've got our cauliflower, broccoli, and our red onion to cut up. Just a little bit of this. We're not going to use the whole thing. But we are going to use the whole thing of these two for our salad, okay? So, yeah, it's getting ready to be. Hang on. See, after 10 minutes, it still needs a lot of cooking, right? So we're going to flip these. Knife out of the way. Okay. Flip these over, and then they cook pretty fast after you flip them over. I promise you, if you have not had bacon in the oven before, you've got to try it. It is so good. So we're going to put these back in the oven for another 10 minutes or so, or less. At this point now, you have to keep an eye on it. I set the timer so that I don't forget about it. because I tend to do that sometimes. For another 10 minutes, we'll just kind of keep an eye on it. In the meantime, we're going to cut up our vegetables. If you are doing a garden or want to do a garden, you want to have your compost. So make sure you have a compost bucket nearby, and don't throw away any of this stuff right here. This is good stuff. Compost, recycling basically. I've been keeping a compost bin now for about 5 years, I guess, and it has turned my garden just upside down. It really has. It makes such beautiful soil. All of these fresh vegetables, you know, all of the parts of them that we don't use. Of course, you also need a few other things for compost, but this is like the main ingredient. You gotta have this good stuff. So anything that comes off these vegetables, the leaves and stuff that I didn't use, that is gonna go in the compost right now. Here you go, honey. Good. I have to rinse these off, but I'm going to rinse them after I cut it up. Okay, it's not done yet. And it also depends on, you know, how crispy you like it or how soft you like it too. So, but it is time to I need to really keep a close eye on it though. Okay. Broccoli. Let me check on the bacon. You smell that bacon? That's probably what you're excited about, I bet. That's it. Okay. At this point, the bacon's almost done. It looks like maybe about 5 more minutes. So we're gonna get started on the broccoli now. Okay, they're done. I like mine a little crispy, especially in the salad. I want it to be crispy. So I guess that probably, here you go, see? Good old bacon, yum. Look good. Whoops. See, it's kind of right in the middle. Not too crunchy and not too fatty. So, but I guess altogether it probably took 40 minutes. And that's with flipping them halfway. It was a little less than halfway, but anyway, perfect bacon. All right. Okay, so here's the bacon. I just knew you'd want to see this. I bet you're all starving now, aren't you? Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so it's just right. Just right. And the only mess I have is that foil that I put down. Just wad it up and throw it away. Done. So no scrubbing greasy, nasty pans. And this is wonderful. Every little bit of it is wonderful. Okay, so I've got all my broccoli and cauliflower cut up into bite-sized pieces. I like mine even a little smaller than that. I rinsed everything off and drained it real good, and so these are all ready to go. Now I just gotta mix the rest of it. So I'll do a little bit of the red onion. I'm going to go ahead and put my chopped onion in there, and that was about a 1/4 cup I chopped up. Got all of my compost. Go ahead and combine your cauliflower and broccoli and onion and sesame seeds. More like a 1/4 cup sesame seeds. But you can use sunflower seeds too. For mine, that is. Okay, so we've got that mixed right now, or combined. Oh, we forgot the most important ingredient, our bacon. So this was a package of bacon. This. I could just sit and eat this whole thing of bacon and be happy. I have to have a bite. Excuse me. So good. Now the bacon is a must in this salad. You gotta have the bacon. Okay, that should be enough. And I'm gonna save a couple slices for myself, if you don't mind. We need our mayonnaise, a little sour cream, whatever creamy salad dressing you already have. I've got buttermilk ranch. Let's see, we'll need sugar, some garlic powder, salt and pepper, and cheese in the white wine vinegar. Okay. We need a 1/2 cup of mayo. And then same thing with the sour cream. A 1/2 cup of that. Clean spatula, or rinse that one off. Yeah. Okay. Do a 1/2 cup of the buttermilk ranch. Probably just right. Good deal. Okay. And the white wine vinegar. If you wanted, you might want to wait until you got it mixed up and tasted. If you wanted, you could add a package of ranch, the dry ranch dressing mix. You could do that, and it would give you more of a, the ranch flavor if you don't have as much as you would want. But so I think I'm going to hold off, and I'm going to taste it to see if we even need that. 1/4 cup of sugar. Let's see. Oh dear, we went a little over. That's alright. Oh dear. Yeah, like way over. There. That should be okay. Not having a good start with this comeback video. Alright, a little bit of garlic powder. That came out way too fast. It's alright, we love garlic. Okay, and a little salt and pepper. So just a dash of salt and pepper to your liking. The kitchen sink in there. Okay, so we want to whisk this up actually. All right. Well, it smells good. Okay, I'm going to taste this. Tastes good to me. I think I'm just going to leave it just like that. So just remember though, you can use that if if you really like that strong ranch flavor and you want more of it. Just throw some. You don't have to throw the whole pack in it. Just as you need it. Okay. Now we need to put our cheese on there, and this, and then we will be believe. Okay, so I'm gonna put, I guess it's probably about a cup of sharp cheddar cheese. Yeah. No more. I love cheese. This cheese. And that's sharp cheddar. Now, pour this over our broccoli and cauliflower, onion and bacon. Mix it up real good, and it will be delicious. There. Okay, mix it up. Okay. So let me give this a taste test with you. Let's see how it turned out. Of course, it'll be even better after it's chilled in the refrigerator for a while. Let me get a fork. Okay, so here's what it looks like. The end product. Pretty, isn't it? Alright, let's give this a try. You'll probably hear my son in the background. He's on the phone, being a big kid. This is really, really good. And you know, you can add whatever you want to it, or take out whatever you want to take out. Like you can add cherry tomatoes, you know, cut them in half maybe, or whole, depending on how big they are. Raisins, or even some pasta if you wanted. Change it up every day. Really good. I think I did just right on the amounts. I know I went over or under on some of them, but I will have the recipe that I actually did right here in your description. So if you want because I know I was goofing up a lot. I haven't done a video in a while, so thanks for bearing with me. But the recipe that I used to get this will be in the description for you. Okay, I hope you come back again for more recipes. Me and Papa are going to be at it cooking more and more, especially with wintertime coming, fall and winter. We'll be indoors more. We'll be cooking a lot more. So, all right, you guys have a great day. Take care.